right, Skipper, kick us off.
Well, we're out here on Lake Winnie today. Minnesota fishing opener, a walleye opener. Just out here pitching some jigs with some shiner minnows on them. We're in like 9 feet of water, so we're just using 1/8 ounce jigs. Seen a lot of fish so far on the screen. We haven't had any hookups. We've only been fishing about 10 minutes here, but we're gonna give this spot a little go for a bit, and then if we can't get this school of fish to go, we're gonna move on to another spot. Hopefully get some fish coming in the boat, and we'll be right on them.
Late on the camera, but Don got the first one. Yeah. What's the size we have?
Measuring board. Oh.
And the skipper missed his.
Oh no, 19. That one's gotta go back in.
Why don't you tell them about the slot?
So out here, the slot is 18 to 23 have to go back. So that was a 19 incher, so we put that one back in. There we go. I think that one's an eater.
Look, even a bass fisherman can catch walleye.
Hey. Oh, barely hooked too.
My one time a year, all right?
I'm gonna tell the bass you're cheating on them.
Oh.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. That starts Monday.
Get her on the board here. Yep, 16 and a half.
There we go,
So
Kaylin's
for
fish.
supper tonight.
And John's hooked up.
Got another nice eater here. 14 incher or so.
Perfect.
Perfect eater. Here we are up here on Big Winnie here, and just making Alice work this morning. Catching a little bit here and there. Try to pick up. Throw them in our custom-made live well here.
We got a limit yet?
Dude.
One shy of a limit though, right?
Yeah, one shot. Oops, sorry about that.
Scared me.
Off the back. Kaylin's gonna go swimming yet.
And the skipper says finally.
We'll find out. Oh, it's still on there. There we go.
There we go.
That took a while. This is my first fish in the morning. Everybody else is catching them. I'm not. So if he messes with the net, I think he's going overboard.
Pressure's all on John now.
It better not be a pike. Oh, it's a walleye. There we go. That might be a, well, I'm finding out. It might be in the slot. There. Get that one out. There we go. Get this on a measuring board quick. We're gonna see if we gotta keep it or release it. That one's a keeper.
And now we got a limit.
17. So I'm gonna get this in a box and I'll explain what we're doing. All I'm using JT Mag Light 7.3, so light action rods for this soft bites we got going on. I'm using 8-pound fluorocarbon leader, about 8 feet of it since it's clear water. 1/8 ounce jigs are working pretty good this morning. I think we could bump down. We could probably go with 16th ounce if we really wanted to. There's like hardly any wind out here, so that's kind of. There's hardly any wind out here, so that's kind of might be a little heavy, but we're still catching plenty of fish on this. You say we're in like 9, 11 feet of water, and the biggest thing right now we're dealing with is there's so many boats piled up in here. and Alice will glance over quick. So yeah, on the side imaging, we're seeing a ton of fish. And
Oh, Dom's got a bite.
oh, Dom's got a bite.
Reel this up.
Hold on.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
Dom's got a bite.
Yeah. Perch, there you go. He's that's a nice eater.
We eat those too. Look at that.
Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, one thing we're trying to do is so the boats are piled up in here. Biggest thing we're knowing, there's fish everywhere up in this area right now. It's big sand flat, kind of weeds up in that, it's 7 to 8 feet of water. We're trying to stay just on the outside of the weeds where we're noticing most of these. And getting away from the other boats is key right now. So if we get a run where we can like kind of slide up in there, we're doing like 0.5 miles an hour, 0.6, just dragging these jigs, just pounding them a little bit. Getting away from those boats, if we can get at least 50 feet away from boats, 100 feet away from boats, that's where we're actually hooking into these fish. And as soon as those boats pile in, the fish just shut down and they scatter really fast. So that is a key thing to do when the boats are piled up. Try getting outside of them or trying to get in pockets. Spot locking ain't working today because as soon as we spot lock and catch fish, the boats are right in.
Everybody moves in.
So that is one thing, to just make sure you can stay away from a lot of boats when you're in a situation like this. If it's windy out, it ain't so bad, but it's calm. So these fish, 11 feet of water, we can see bottom, and we can see the fish just scatter wearing nice polarized sunglasses.
Caitlin got another one.
That one pretty close. Yeah, we're good. 17, a lot of 17 inches. So this is a strong year class in here right now. Nice thing is Winnie's got like a few different year classes that are pretty strong right now. A lot of 10 to 12 inchers. The other ones, there's a lot of like these 14 to 16s, some 17s. There's plenty of the 20 plus inch fish too. So these years classes, there's like 3 or 4 years of them that are really strong. It's helped this lake out a ton, and we love seeing those 10 to 12 inchers coming up. So it's going to be a good fishing for a few more years yet, and let's just hope that those year classes continue this lake, because this lake was on a downfall for over a dozen years, and it's really came back and really super strong. That's a fat one there, holy crap.
Are we over on that one?
Well, we might be a little over on this one, I don't know. It's fat. Take a look.
Did you see stars, did you?
Huh?
You didn't see stars, did you?
Just don't have any rounds.
Yeah, we don't have any towels in here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
In the corner, perfect.
I was waiting for it. And there's another one for the box.
Another one for the box. What happened there is,
Oh, hang on. What happened there?
I don't know what happened there is we're coming up through here, and this guy over here in this big fancy Ranger decided
That guy, right there. That one.
he had to be the cool guy and try to cut me off. So I just stopped the trolling motor, let him do his thing, whatever. And I stopped the trolling motor. All of a sudden, my jigs just went thump, and I caught it. Sure enough, I had to let him know that thanks for being a dickhead, and I caught a walleye.
And here we have the skipper dodging vessels like you wouldn't believe. This is getting crazy.
It is no joke. I am constantly whipping the trolling motor around, just not to run into people.
They say X marks the spot, but it looks like 100 X marks the spot. Yeah.
Luckily with that ship. We're down for now.
USS Undetermined.
So that's the thing. We still have yet to come up with a name for our boat. And as you know, it's bad luck to have an unnamed vessel. So if you guys think of a good name to call it, put it in the comments and we'll decide. So. Ooh, I don't know how to operate the camera yet. There we go.
Oh, they're fine eater. It's like that. We got back out of that mess of boats that we were dealing with for about the past 45 minutes. And as soon as we did, started hooking into them again. I can get this hook out of this thing. Oh, smokes. I really tied this one in. Oh boy. Got double hooked it.
No stinger required.
No stinger required. Yeah, just nice eaters. That's what we're catching in here. We've only caught a couple in like 24s or so, but lots of these 14 to 16 inch fish. Kind of what we're looking for today.
That's going on camera. You know, one of these days I'll get a little quicker and be able to catch a hook set. But it's usually when I'm filming the hook sets that you can't catch them.
Another eater. Perfect. They're adding up. We're starting to fill that cooler.
We're filming.
Alright, we got another one on here. I'm just letting him run a little bit. Set the hook on this one. Hopefully it stays on for the camera. Nope. That camera is a curse, I swear. This is like how many times we tried filming a hook set?
Probably about 5 at least.
Oh,
5.
man, every time.
Probably closer to 10.
Oh, I barely had that one stuck. He was barely hooked. Okay, I kept that line tight. Hook just popped right out of that one. There, kind of get that midday here. We slid out a little deeper. Now we're, you know, 11, 13 feet of water. Boats kind of, they're starting to move out a little deeper too, but everybody's spreading out. Fish seem to be picking up that way, and we do have a little bit of chop now. That's going to be key to, especially on a lake that's this clear, is you get that chop on there and it kind of blocks the sun rays from going down into these fish. You're going to feed a little bit better. So I'm thinking this midday is going to really pick up on us.
How many we got in there?
I think we got about 11 or 12 in there right now.
There, I got a hook set on camera.
Wasn't paying attention, all of a sudden, bam, I had another one. So we're going to hit spot lock here. I'm going to pitch back to this little school. I mean, kind of free of boats in the area, so. Could find one. Maybe it's just the gold. Remember, I'm using the gold jig again. All right, John.
You ready?
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, so I hit spot lock. And it's kind of like, we got a few boats in front of us, so we don't want to go forward right now. And if that school's back there, we're gonna pitch back to them. Like I do is I just let that jig hit the bottom. When that jig hits the bottom, I just pop it, reel in a little bit, pop it, reel in. Usually most of the time they're gonna hit it as soon as that jig hits the bottom, they'll just thump it. It's a guess of 17. Or should I just say another one for the box? Oh, that that one's a little bit bigger. That's 17 and a half.
Oh boy.
A lot of them been 17, 17 and a quarter.
Minnesota Gold.
Minnesota fish fry. This cooler's getting a little, getting up there.
That's a feast. How many more fish we got in there? Probably about 4 more we can fit before we start emptying a minnow bucket.
Yeah. Whoa. We're just gonna get back there and keep them nice and cold. Put them on ice. Oh shoot, now my line's on back there. Well, it took a little longer than expected today. It was just a kind of a tough bite with so many people over this, kind of calm waters. But we filled up this, we got our box full of nice eating walleyes. We're gonna go home and have nice fish fry. Lots of perfect eating size. One nice big perch in there too. That's an added bonus. Yeah, so the water temp out here is about, we ended it today, it's like 55 degrees. I think in another few days, get some warm weather, maybe another week or so, this bite's really gonna take off. Can't wait for that. But yeah, I think we're gonna head on into the access here. We're gonna play with the jet boat a little bit. Can't come out in the water without doing that a little. But we're gonna get back. We'll see you back when we get back to the house, and we're gonna do a little fish fry. So we're back here and we're getting down our fish fry. I just got some fries out of deep fryer. I'm gonna try 2 different things. We're gonna do a liquid batter, which Alice does. Trying to think, how many years ago was that you posted a video on that?
I can't remember, but we gotta redo it.
But it's back in our YouTube videos from like 6 years ago or something like that. And she makes this batter right in the house, simple to make, easy ingredients. You can pretty much find them anywhere.
Real quick, grab a pen and write this down. 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of cornstarch, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and add water until it looks like a liquid batter.
Almost like pancake batter is pretty much it. Then we're gonna try a little catch and cook too, and we're gonna see what everybody's favorite is today. So let's get these in there. The oil's hot. Right. Oop, better make sure it's at full. We like to do this at like 375, 400, so it's there. Yeah, so when they're nice and golden brown just like this, they're ready to come out. Just floating on air. If you haven't tried this recipe, you really want to try this out. This is really good. We've been doing this for years.
Wheezy's Best Battered Walleye.
Okay, I think we're ready for some more.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking yours has more flavor. I think the other one has a little more texture, catch and cook.
Yep.
They seem to bring out the fish a little more. I was thinking that the Cajun for sure was going to have more flavor, but it actually didn't. I just didn't pick up on the Cajun seasoning. It was like a texture, it had a lot of fish on it, and yours had like just an extraordinary amount more of flavor. It's crazy with how
Yep.
simple the ingredients were.
Yep. That's awesome.
I think that's my worry.
So which one are you going for? If
That's
you
what
were
you're looking for. They're both.
They're both good.
really
They are
stand
both
out,
good.
and they're a corner.
What if someone put a gun to your head right now and said you have to answer this second or I'll shoot? Are they going to make it? What do you say? Huh? What would you say?
All right, I'm gonna have to agree with John. The Cajun did not really. I thought it was gonna be like a little kick to it, but there wasn't really anything.
Which is kind of nice for those that are seeking kind of a low heat option.
Right, but I thought it was, you think Cajun, you're thinking more of a kick, and there wasn't really that
Yep.
kick that you're expecting. But they were both really good. It was a tough it's a tough choice between them.
You're no help at all.
I like them both, but probably uncles.
Ah, all right. Finn, what fish did you like better?
No comment?
Finny, what fish did you like better, mommy's or daddy's?
You like mommy's better?
He likes mommy's better.
Yeah,
Which one did you like?
It doesn't have scales.
I think if you're looking to
So yeah, now that we're back home, is one thing I didn't do is I didn't touch on the jig colors and sizes so much when we're out on the water. But this is super simple on Lake Winnie. I usually stick to 3 colors. Everybody in the boat, you know, has a couple gold, a couple of the other colors. But what I do is in the mornings we start at different colors, see what's happening first. And if that school of fish switches off that color, we'll tie in another color quick and kind of check it out. But 3 different colors is what I like to use on Winnie. And it's these 3 right here. I like to use this gold with the glitter. That one seems to shine better when you got sunlight out. I do very well on that, like midday stuff. Mornings I've had really good luck with the blue. And then, you know, there's other times the chartreuse color more it kind of shines. But the biggest thing is just try these 3 different colors. That really helps out. Some people swear by other colors. This is my 3 colors I've always liked. And the jig size seems to be more important than anything. And when I'm talking about jig size, I'm talking like 1/8 ounce, 1/16 ounce. People think that 1/16 ounce is not, you know, heavy enough to fish 10, 12, 13 feet of water. I'll tell you, that's totally wrong. That actually works really good. If that wind's down and it's calm out, go to the 1/16 ounce. That, a lot of times you ain't gonna feel the bottom. That's fine. These fish don't need this thing on the bottom. I've caught fish 4, 6 feet off the bottom with jigs, over 20 feet of water in 1/16 ounce jigs. For some reason, I think it triggers them. It's more action. It's more like a lively minnow just swimming around up there. It triggers them. They come up and they hit it. I will tell you one thing for sure is if you're using too heavy of a jig, you're gonna have a heck of a lot less bites when it's only down there plowing on the bottom. So that is one thing to consider, is try going light on your jigs. Well, thanks for everybody that's watched this video. I hope it's helped you out a little bit. I can go more into detail on what to look for on structure for these early season walleyes, especially on Lake Winnie or Leech Lake and stuff. So if you have more questions and detailed on looking at mapping and stuff, don't be afraid to comment, hit up a like, subscribe to our channel, and we can hope to help you out and catch more fish on the water.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Say, we're gonna keep more videos coming your way, and who knows what's gonna be on them. So if you liked what you just seen, wanna see more, then join us along on all of our adventures by hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget, get out there and break the chain of routine.